nana. Mr. Bobsy, I won't speak my mind.
Gucci Beats.
Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear. Oh, now go with the go so. Herdsmen, they kill us every day, but them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Oh, why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they here they run to? Move it down. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat love. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause my time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come more. It they very close and they feel more. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. Idle man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it on. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. But now them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive them. We have up where this government they cause my time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come more. It they very close and they feel more. When the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. Oh la la, Mr. Bobsy, I don't speak my mind. Lord, come save my people.
Hello. Good afternoon, good evening. Unakaba unakushe. My name is Fatia Samura. I'm host na the Diaspora TV Online, APC Diaspora TV Online. Today we get a brilliant show for now. Today basically the show what we get is a little bit somber show, a little bit sad show because we remember some of our comrades them and important gentlemen in our community who don't die with week or so. So today we can't talk about these gentlemen. We can't say who they are, what they are, and how the community are grieving as a whole. And the particular individual today we get for talk about this. Now, no other person, we all know, now a community member, very popular both home and abroad, here in the diaspora and also here in Sierra Leone, now somebody want to take part by anything we'll get for do with community. He's invited, he's welcome, and then regard them then put some very high regards, in a high pedestal. And obviously now they all don't take part in bury one of the brother they will die, and obviously the other one in back we don't die before. So now something within the arrangement of the community, so we can't talk about today. And nonetheless, it also gets advice for people in our community from the religious side, from the social side, and from a personal side as well. Go look for talk with me. And please, guys, if you not get any comment for this particular person why they can introduce, at the beg una put on the comment section, so it go answer on a question diligently. Now somebody we're knowledgeable, now somebody we're well educated, and you know what they talk about. So please, guys, when I just put any question when I get for them, I go answer as best as possible. And I introduce we guests not today where they can talk with me. Una know him, me know him, una all know him. Now one great person where we all know na the community, like I say, in name Billy, commonly known as Billy, but in name na Ahmed Billy. Una know everybody know Billy Sesay. So Mr. Billy Sesay, please, aka me Ahmed, aka Billy. Please, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Fatia, and thanks for having me on this wonderful show.
Thank you for joining us because it's quite a privilege. We don't host you before on the diaspora APC TV online. So anytime we can, and a privilege to us, and also not a privilege to reviewers them online. Guys, before I go any further, what I can do for we, when I just press the share button, just press the share button, then everybody else can get into the conversation. For people already watching Twitter and X as well now, thank you so much. And do not forget for subscribe to the platform. So as soon as we come on, when I go get the notification, then I can join the conversation. Mr. Billy, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Fatia. How are you today?
I'm okay. I'm getting a bit itchy nose. I don't know why. Probably I'm nervous. I'm talking to you. Like I said, a very big community person, so I should be nervous. Just want to tell me a little bit about yourself, please. For the viewers, they will join me today. They will not know you, but I'm sure they know you. But just to recap, remind them back, please.
Oh, thank you so much. My name is Mohammed Sesay, but aka Billy. That's what everybody knows me for. Now I'm a community person. I'm always willing to work with the community, talk about collaboratively and collectively for make sure say the community they in high position for make sure say whatever they happen, we can able to disseminate it to people and whether it be good or whether it be bad. Because that's what we are. Or at least we're able to notify people within the happen or the community.
Empathy. Thank you so much, Billy. Also looking at from the religious side, you always take part in particularly to what they can talk today for Ayenja, put that in place and make sure it run properly for give them people and not to just the two individual what they talk about today, but also people in that past for give them a good send up from the religious side because you're part of that community as well. Is that not so?
That is very, very true because at the end of the day, when something happens in every capacity, we need prayers. And so whenever prayers that they come around, we always did it for galvanize and make sure say we put them in place, whether it be Christian or Muslim, because the community is diversified. And when it's diversified, we have to make sure we encompass every facet for make sure say everybody involved. If there is a Muslim funeral or any occasion to do it and the religious part of things, you always make sure we get a representative who represents no matter what the religion is. Because the country will come up from, we're not Sierra Leone, we are very, very tolerant when it comes to religion. So in that capacity, we always make sure say when something happen, both sides, collectively, we all make sure say we get a hand on board.
Thank you so much, Billy, for that. I'm sure most people find comfort in hearing you. And obviously, most people find comfort in you being there and assisting them. Because now a particular difficult time, now any family in life, for bury somebody, when at a loved one, we just left them just like that. Okay, now we get two people I want to talk about today. So we're focus on the first one, when Alim Yassim Junior, very, very popular. He's a comrade of ours. He's an APCN and he resides in London, United Kingdom, and also not a registered member na APC UK and I. So it was quite a shock, Billy, for most of us, where we see now social media on Facebook, particularly. RIP to Ali Yassim, RIP, RIP. So most people were quite shocked because then see and lately, not sometime in August during the summer period, in budget pack for like the whole of the month when people then they galvanize, enjoy shows and blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, 2 months down the line, boom, Yassim is gone. So you want to tell me about that kind of shock they hits the community for most of us when we know waiting doing or whatever, we can't get any kind of news then they I wanna help people in this community for able not come to terms with it, but just for taking any kind of news then they.
Thank you very much. And the first and foremost, the thing I get for say with regards to the Ali Yassin death, commonly known as Junior Yassin, is a shock to we all. It's a shock to the family, it's a shock to the friends, because we nobody expect that. Because Mr. Yassin in Sikwan, you understand, not everybody being known at the community. Because say nowadays people they keep them business very close to the family ones because of stereotype or negative dissemination out there, because people are very good at that. When something happened, they relate to things we don't know. So sometimes people they take very, very serious for make sure say be posting something that happened to the person, then keep on close. They need to tell that much of people. First and foremost, let me apologize and say let we take at the Sierra Leonean community, because Gina Yassin is a very, very popular person. In fact, one of the first people when I come to this country, where I know where they with Sierra Leonean people in Nigeria. I remember when I came here over 30 years ago, you know, Junior beget a barber shop located around the Elephant and Castle area. It is by the shopping center. You know, when we come to this country, when people then come out work, when people then come out class, when people then come out all parts of the country, because you know, like same Elephant and Castle is like a central area where most buses and most stations then they join together. So when people in Camden and can always pass Nigeria in the shop, I need to go meet people that you don't even know. I need to go make new friends. So Junior see me get that accommodating personality there. When you did in shop, even if you go bab or you don't go bab, you go bab or you don't go bab, they always welcome you. They will get sweets, they will get snacks, they will get biscuits. Sometimes they even get food. And I did people and they come back for connect with other people. They would know say they don't come to this country. They don't sabi them phone number. They don't know side and day. When Junior be get about.
Oh, okay.
You
I
hear
think
me?
we lost.
It helps a lot of people.
Yes.
So during that time, they so now so things that happen, you know. But it's very very sad. They can't tell you when we heard about the death of Yasin. You hear me? Fatia?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. They hear you. Go ahead, please. Yeah. No, Billy, I can hear you. Yeah, I hear you, Billy. I hear you clearly. Go ahead. Okay. I think we've lost Billy there for a minute. It was quite important. Okay, Billy, you're back. I think we lost him. The technical team is trying to reach him. We get small connectivity problem. I think he's back again. I can see him in the background. They just explained to me other Junior Yasim how popular it is when we get social hub in Elephant and Castle. Basically, Elephant and Castle is like the gateway to the southeast. Once you're in Elephant, you know you're in the southeast of London. And most Sierra Leonean people live in the southeast of London. So for somebody like Yasim Junior, when everybody knows to get a hub, was quite important. So now make where he died, it's a shock to the community in general. Let me just see if we're going to try to get Billy back. Technical team, is Billy coming back online? I had to go up and down, up and down. I have to apologize. Welcome back, Billy. You made a talk. Billy, can you hear me? Good. Billy, you made a talk about Yasim in social hub where again at Elephant and Castle. We're not a meeting place for most Sierra Leonean. So, okay. Do you want to put your volume up, Billy? I think you're muted. Let me make sure send it to me muter. I think I guess small teething problem with guests. Can you hear me now, Billy?
Yeah, it's complete anyway.
Okay, thank you. You made it. Yes, you may talk about Yasim in social hub now, Elephant and Castle. I just tell the viewer and say Elephant and Castle now the gateway to southeast of London, where most Sierra Leonean live.
Amen.
So how this Yasim in the past now this community, what's in the effect where people in the feel right now? Obviously not him being there in social hub, community spirit. How una for cancer time to that believe?
You don't hear me back?
Yeah, I can hear
you me now.
Yes, please, I can. Yeah, go ahead. You are like with the question.
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, I say Yasim get a social hub place. Now Elephant and Castle, when are the most Sierra Leone and they meet for, you know, socialize, be friend. How then people then go get for miss that gap? How una the community people then go able to fill that gap for people and to come to terms with this big loss in the community.
Yeah, this is the reason why I make I tell you back as I don't say earlier. This is the reason why I make Junior Yasin in that touched every Sierra Leonean, because like I said, and some people and they wouldn't be friends to meet today. Now through Junior Yasin in barbershop, I didn't meet them for the first time. A lot of people them. So it's a serious dent because most people that was the reason why I made Junior Yasin in funeral was defeated, because the role they don't play at the Sierra Leonean community. You cannot believe it. For when we don't come at this country, I not ever see a funeral so jam-packed with people that they being gone at the cemetery. as well as the hall. The hall we used that yesterday cannot even accommodate everybody. Some people don't get for Tinap Nadu. This is how much he's been loved. He was a very, very fine gentleman, very funny, very humorous, very helpful. In fact, you have seen in shop make we able get a team who galvanize what they call Sierra Stars. We are forming shop now with the come down at Budget Park. Where we organize that team, they will play park competitions there all over the country. We play other nations then from Africa, other football teams there with the help of Junior Yasin. It was so popular, it was so accommodating. That was a serious, serious shock because the go the talking more. You just mentioned earlier for say you see him per business approximately 1 month ago, 2 months ago. He is always there to support people. That was the reason why I make where we are able in death. It surprised we and we really shocked. And some of who able to comprehend them up till now. But all we can say them will allow us take out and be strong and make sure that we support them and support the family we don't left behind.
Okay, Mr. Yasim, like how you saying a family man, obviously I expect you don't left picking him a
That's
partner.
right.
And obviously, exactly, and also now me find APC comrade because where he died, I see and all the APC official forum, the official and non-official forum, in photo and testing completely for that whole 224 hours. Now Junior Yasim in photos, pictures, meeting, APC, any APC business he did it. So apparently I'm a very strong EJ member as well. So
That's
it's
right.
quite shocking, really. And Facebook almost he went viral on
Crash
Facebook. Now the community,
is
every
crash,
single
yeah.
person had to see the post. Yasim. Even myself, they look this picture, say, I know this man somewhere. I've known him. But then come to think about it over and over, I realize that you have seen him not just APC function in Borges Park as well. So like how you say, I might not be as close to him as you guys are, but obviously not somebody I know because not a comrade and a community person as well. So Billy, in saying so, obviously in death, what's in Kilam, we all know not to secret and obviously make a secret probably when he was sick, but obviously now the whole, the announcer and say the family then get advice. So any kind of like if people that want to know in terms of because yeah, similar people then being if people that want to make vision still to in family, they can contact you or this platform put them through to you for a family for
Yeah, we get
picking
a
away left
platform where
behind.
they open for them. We get a platform where they open for them. We then they can even share unto you later on because I cannot do
Okay,
anything here without the notification of his family because he's got a
of
family.
course.
I'm just a friend. Understand? But I know I'm very, very close to the family. I know I think a lot of people from the family would the one that we dinner here and as well as the one that we come up from abroad. In fact, I was the son, he gets a son, so he gets a nephew. We're very close to them. We I can always meet in a mosque. When I like junior and him menam for me small, he call him Charlie. And then you got the likes of Mustafa Adams, we now one of the pioneers them for make sure say we galvanize the Segalinians them. We if anything we want to know in the future on either how for reach out, then people in the cable organize that. We are part of that team because I was always at the house and at the morning house society then they identify for the people they want if they want moon, what them for go to when I to in big sister, we there around the Mammons area, we call it Grange Walk. But that information can be shared as well, just in case if you don't beg them. And those people then still get for the go around for go make sure say they, he's got a family anyway. He was married to a Ugandan
Okay.
lately, and then get one picking. But before he get two picking them, we in previous wife we born for him. The picking a long big back as well, and now he's got this Uganda and we born for one picking. So that's the way he used to live in life. And then when he's
Okay.
sick, like I said, sometimes I cannot penetrate deeper towards in illness because not to all family go like that because that can
Of
be
course.
private and confidential. But we know say if in a hospital, he wasn't well. You understand? He was severely sick and before in death. That's far I can go for now.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. For people that want to watch, we'll get for can watch me later. If anybody want contact the junior in family Yasim Junior, Ali Yasim Junior, please, or I can either contact Billy on Facebook. He's on Facebook. I think he's Mohammed Billy Sesay. Or I can contact the APC Diaspora TV platform and I can send message directly we can always forward that message to Billy. We'll go read that message to the family. Contribution are still open. And let me say we don't die, the contribution don't close. So it's still open for people for contribute to us. It don't left family behind, it left children behind. So that money they can go towards the family as well. So if anybody want contact Yasim in family or want make further contribution, please, you can either contact social media handles or you contact us here, APC Diaspora TV online. We're able to facilitate that, pass that information to Billy so Billy can take and direct it. Friend, it don't even become a member of the family now. So please, guys, not to just Yasim as well, dying of the community lately. We'll get another comrade, another member of the community, Billy. You want to tell everybody this gentleman, or you want to just mention Kumare?
No, that's true, man. Yeah. May he so rest in peace. May Allah grant him al Jannah to Fidao. These other gentlemen will die almost the same time which Yasin died. In fact, now 3 days there between them, because he died on a Monday and Gino died on a Wednesday. It's called Kamaru Lawal, but he gets an AK name as well, and he called Kel. He has been here as much as I've been in this country as well. And by in this country, in fact, now we come almost the same time with this Kamaru Lawal, with AKA Kel. Him as well. He died last Monday, but because of the car I explained to you earlier, in back in a cardiac arrest, which I knew about. But then when they go do the autopsy, they find out for see there are other complications. So because of that, they investigate further. So in your own funeral, don't postpone until further notice. Because I believe, say, when I go to the house, because we're going to the house back as well, the wife and the rest of the family, they tell us, say, they're not going to bury them until approximately 6 to 8 weeks from now, because they get other things the way the people that they in charge of that get for tell we. So we don't disseminate that information into the group. We open by in fact, I know people that will be they call me from out of UK with them one camp. We are a very close friend of his, the likes of Mr. Daniel Sesay, with them called TOP. We are likes of Mohammed Barry Bailo. Is a friend of a lot of people, and we know with them one camp, but they don't hold on to them camp one. They want to wait till the time them get closer, then go come around. A lot of people that they call from different parts of the world because insist herself for camp. You understand, and from America and other family and friends from even Sierra Leone as well. So when they suspend or not, so when they postpone the dates, they give people a chance more for kind of really prepare more. In fact, we'll be the official will bury ourselves this Friday or pass so within the Belgian since Saturday. But unfortunately, because they didn't say we'll get for wait, so that's the reason why we're waiting to see what's gonna happen next.
So Billy, like I said earlier on, you're not a community member, particularly the way campaign the Janaza, the Muslim burial in the southeast, no matter where the mosque mosque, as long as not Sierra Leone, sometimes non-Sierra Leonean as well. You they take how this the pressure, because for the last how many 3, 4, 5 months now the mosques and the southeast don't get quite a funeral. How this day on our resources as well? Whose kind of pressure this they put on our way na the what they forefront but they arrange them funeral, yeah. Whose kind of pressure this they put on and the shock to the community one after the other, younger, older, younger, now then they die. So the pressure, how na they cope with all this pressure, yeah? This one
we
after
get
the
for
other.
we get for cope properly, but me, I will give an advice. Because these are lessons, so we always did at that threshold of 40, 45, 50, 55. Because there's a lot of things, in fact, most of the people who don't die during the period, yeah, is almost the same related circumstances then. So it's very, very difficult for them to able to comprehend them. So all me go advice to people, we get for make sure say we check with self. Because sometimes people keep themselves isolated and they help. Because the kind way people they die, as I said, around that threshold of that 40, 45, 50, 55, is too much. I remember about a month ago, we go beg somebody in the Garden of Eden Cemetery in a seed cup, Chiselost. The Imam said to us, just in that area, just the seed cup there, the Imam said to us on that day, that was the 60 Sierra Leonean person who don't die. 60. That's coming from last year to that time we would bury that person day. Now we don't get about 5 who don't die back after that. Imagine, and all these people that will die, so then they between that age of 40, 45, we only got few younger ones then. Only few, maybe about 5 or 6 who I could remember. Imagine this expand to other areas in the country because those are now being Gondi. Some begging could happen that we don't even know about in different areas then of the country.
Of course.
So it's kind of really sad. So there's something really going on. So the only way we got advice is like we get from make sure say when you reach certain age, you for the check yourself, exercise, eat the right food, and make sure say we able to penetrate on checking out. Because people in the ignore. What you ignore, there's a lot of things go the app won't even know. Then before you don't get enough for fee, say you don't take care of this thing here, it don't be too late. So me the appeal and advice to every Sierra Leonean that the diaspora, please, whether you don't do certain, if you feel something look very, very funny or uncomfortable, go and check. Go and make sure that you do something about it. And make sure they forget for the exercise. And make sure they forget for the eat the right food. Because this part of the world of this, so we don't know. Some of them food and get chemicals, some of them food and get different processing. You understand? We know fit to a system. If we not fit to a system, it affects we before they remember now, it don't be too late. So my advice to we all Sierra Leoneans them within this diaspora, make you know what to they eat, make you learn for the check yourself, and make you the exercise and make sure we communicate when something happens. Because collective communication can be very helpful as well. But sometimes people in the shy for say things them out there because they say person will go talk about them problem negatively. But make you not shy away because maybe if you're not shy away, there is a help can come out there who will secure and help people follow you well. And that make it for say on that issue, sir.
Yeah, that's true. Kamaluna Leka is another popular member of the community. Instead of sudden just die like that. Leka is me don't sick, obviously. But in death becomes shocking as well. That was another thing on Facebook and forums all over the place. How are the support in family them from the religious side of things?
Well, you see, it's kind of really funny this particular time. I know we say funny as such. It's just strange because the two people away died so recently, they all two get a foreign partners. You know, Ali Yassin is married to a Ugandan, we then get one Pekin. And then Kamaru married to a Jamaican. We didn't get two picking there. I think done they for over 25 years, I could remember it. Because I don't know them for many years ago when they meet during that time day. So they known there for 25 years. So as you know that we got to mix tradition and culture from the people outside and come out. The only thing we can do no more, we go get for going to the houses them and support them and ask them in whatever capacity they want to support them, we can give them support. We get to go to do our own things at the Sierra Leonean community. When somebody died, they open forums, contribute, make sure the people in the go to the house, try for help the family. Just the way they talk just now, if people they want put money, then put money. They get to a time that they go and go outside and go reach out for help the family were left behind. And that's not one of the things that we do now the community very efficiently.
So then with there, like I say, they're not to Sierra Leonean, but obviously they self know the culture, they self get that same, for example, like the Jamaican people, where somebody dies where they can get a night, then they call up, we go visit the dead
Yeah,
house.
you're right. Exactly, yeah.
We all get the same culture, probably same for Uganda as well. So how then they take we own kind way constantly they can at the house, they can visit. How then they accommodate that? Because sometimes it can be too much. But we Sierra Leonean, we expect that. So how now they manage that process there with this family? I say, let it away. I say, this is how would they do things.
Well, like I said, honestly, with Ali Yassinian situation, we don't handle them very nicely because I can see the body language when you go to the hall that day. We make sure say the girl gets a list of people we already identify. We did that. They stood up and then congratulate them and then make them feel comfortable around the Sierra Leonean community. You know how Sierra Leoneans we can do things. We're very accommodating. We got a beautiful personality where they resonate with other nationalities them, which is very good. It's the same with Kamaru in own family. You just talk about say, then tell you that they were going to the meeting at their house. We then say and get something called the 9 nights. And they celebrate up to that time day. We accommodate that because that's what they believe in. You understand? And back tell them we own way how to do things. So it's like a situation whereby we have to accept both cultures for let we get a comfortable atmosphere for everybody until the Kamaru is buried.
So another a very important question what I will ask you, Billy. Um, the Kamari in wife, she's from the Caribbean, she's Jamaican.
Mhm.
Yasim in wife, she's Ugandan. So how una they don't born picking how una the community member there go able keep in touch with them family and let them picking and not losing an identity because now them papa no they I know say obviously then get family member, but what una go do as well for able for Pikia say let them know them papa inside of things.
The most beautiful thing I can tell you now on these two people, them very, very
Mm-hmm.
cosmopolitan. Then they all over the place. And the family they left behind, they can be mixers as well. They always do Sierra on people, especially Junior Yasin. In your own family we left behind, I believe say they're gonna make sure say that particular side of that family they embrace the culture and traditions of Sierra Leone. Because and vice versa. Because at the end of the day, my mother and back not one they left behind. With the same with Kamaru. Like I said to you, it don't day with the Jamaican don't day with Kamaru for over 25 years. And I believe that Kamaru is always around the Sierra Leonean community. In fact, like I said to you before he died, he was in Peckham watching a football match. You understand? And then went home, and then this thing happened suddenly. It was really sad, but this is how much Kamaru did around the Sierra Leonean community. It's the same to Junior, just like you mentioned. Junior is always around these APC events. Maybe sometimes he goes sit down quietly, they do your own things. Just like you said, he was very, very staunch member of the EJ, Electoral Justice. He was always advocating, he's always talking. Sometimes they even make audios out there. You understand? Eh? So it's very popular. And at the end of the day, like I say, you know, more the families or rather the wives of those two gentlemen here, I believe they then go they come with them picking around the Sierra community because then get the immediate family, when like brothers, sisters, cousins, you understand, when then close to them two people here. We're gonna make sure that they able to advise them for letting they come around the Sierra community, for letting them not forget or deviate from the culture of their father.
That's very well, Billy. That's very well. Let's just acknowledge few people online. We've got Abdullah Karim. How are you, Abdullah? We've got Mariam Abba. How are you, Mariam? And we've got I don't know who that is confused. Not sure why the live shot. Okay, confused. How are you? He's there as well. And then it goes on, so on and so forth. Not everybody who is on Twitter and then formerly Twitter X now and then YouTube I can see, but obviously we know you're watching. Una, thank you so much, guys. Una, just share the live. Una, share the live so other people can join in and listen to what Tim Billy get for say regarding these two fine men where we lost in our community, now the Sierra Leonean community last week within few days apart. It's sad in most people for your getting kind of news and particularly for somebody so pop up from the community, just all of a sudden just passed on. It can be quite difficult for the community. But Billy, now a member of the community and a strong member, particularly in the Muslim side, now we Sierra Leonean community. So then on behalf of this family, so today, if anybody get anything towards, then still get them fund the GoFundMe. I mean, the contribution as Sierra Leonean we do. You contribute to somebody died, no matter what it is. We'll not get particular amount. It can start from £1 upwards. Or I can count to us, then we can send them to Billy, to this family member for Kamalu and also for Abdul Yasim and then get family as well. Billy, another thing I want to talk about. We don't see what happened to Kamalu, what happened to Yasim. Up to now, people and they in shock. And most of them death, like how you say, it's in the public domain. Not to anything we can't talk now. We're not going into the medical records, but just in general, everybody know what happened to Yasin because it was on the public domain and it was spoken about in the whole. For you, you don't mention Ayasu from the ages of 40 upwards. Whose particular advice, in-depth advice we want to give for we comrades there, viewers, the Sierra Leone community in general? Who can they talk to? We get people in our Sierra Leone community. What if no one can talk to you, me, no one go to the imam in the mosque or family? Who do you feel then go able go talk to?
Well, to be honest with you, I feel say they get few organizations they when very, very meticulous about the health of people that are out there, especially in the Sierra Leone community. There is one called the Well Body Organization. We, in fact, recently, about approximately 2 weeks ago, They went to the Brixton Mosque and sensitized people them about certain things them in case you want to resuscitate. Then go there after the Juma prayer. A lot of special nurses them and Dr. Sesay, you know Dr. Sesay very well. Being a very strong member of APC and other colleagues that we know to even Sierra Leoneans there. Then go there that day 2 weeks ago, then go sensitize people them how in case something happened, waiting for doing the first stage and waiting people them for it, and even advise people them and about the kind of things they waiting for each week will be healthy for them not get fall short on certain things then. So then you get the one where then I started there with I believe so you know I started Jalo. You understand him? Yes. Yes, he said Jalo. Then back get an organization where most of the time they sensitize people out there. They go to the park, then get them websites, then they get TV sensitization, what they do all the time. So then to them, they is very, very well known. And if people they want about just like I tell, okay, will disseminate that information to you, we can make sure say because at the end of the day, they don't the one side. They can be in a situation whereby you can get geographical proximity by just communicating with them. And when you communicate and get to them, go send to you. If you get an email or if you got a WhatsApp, or you go talk to them at the phone, the call number, Mr. The World Body Organization, we do the last time. So that is the way we go advise people, and then they forget, then they don't hesitate. They don't be shy away from things that go secure them for them to live longer and healthier. Because sometimes people they take these things for granted. When you there, I mean, at the end of the day, if you look at me, I'm not perfect. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I make sure say when I did there, I check myself because I'm afraid. Like I said to you, for the past 2-3 years, people are in my age that I don't die so. You remember the likes of Madani Gabisi, the likes of Abes Kamara, who is a very popular person. From then the people are not aware. Because when they get in discussion, they all the time, where they go play football, where they at parties, where they at mosque, when they're in a church, we'll get them, then God give no more. When they talk about health, because it's necessary. Because sometimes don't talk they come, now a conversation is, hey God, now best we don't die so. Then you go say, God, waiting kill them. Then you go see people and go begin discuss. So when these people discuss, they make sure they get a serious thinking. Say, you know what, I need to do something about this. Because at the end of the day, if we not do that, we're not helping our health. And the only way they help well, now for me, would they make sure they get consultation, would they check with GPs them, would they go to hospital, would they feel something falling in our body them, or the body they react differently to certain things then. It's imperative we do the right things then, either for consult with GPs, or go to the hospital, or talk to people and we get an idea about how people can get better. It's important. So need the only thing we go say no more, but you don't the card they tell you say that age of 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Now, I don't know the Bengone study with somebody talk very, very important thing. It's the Sierra community. He asked for the person to reach 60 years old. Somebody said that, and that's very, very important when the person said that. And we always be there, we all there around that age. You know what I mean? About 2 or 3 people and they we don't pass 60. And say, thank God me, I don't pass 60. Imagine. So you were there below that. You remember what I go do for make a reach to them man then day. I don't call the people and name there, but then be there with we about with 10, we should not talk. And then they say how this Caribbean community they right now. It's very difficult for the people that reach at that age of 60. 92, 3 people talk say, who don't pass though. They were there below now. They say, that's look at them, but look at they look healthy. And then you get a tip from them. How do they live their life? And what thing they do with regards to that. So maybe appeal to each and every Sierra Leoneans waiting at this. We're going to listen to this, maybe and beyond. With the message reach you now, make we check with self. Make we relate and relate with that the way know more about the medical aspect of how to look after your body in a healthy way. So we self make with exercise. It's very imperative. But they say that exercise is very important and eating the right food. Because, like I said to you, the food around this part of the world, most of them very processing. And most of them get chemical where they would jeopardize how for live a body, how for live inside we. So let's be very careful with that. And that's all I can say for now.
Thank you so much, Billy. You kind of like put the price of God in me. Why is some of we people that say some of we it's difficult for let's say Relanium reach 60.
Exactly.
Actually, that you they say you they reach that. We they say okay, what they in 40s, mid 40s, late 40s, Oh God, would I make it to 50? So could you see it? The one over there in the 30s, that's the one that said, I go able to reach. It's such a a fine line. What's in the happen of a community? I have buried some of my very, very close friends as well. For example, you mentioned Abes. Abes was a very, very close friend to me. Very, very close friend to me. That was a shocking. I still up to this day. I still remember Usa Ade, see, and I still remember the post we write on our Facebook say, "Our best don't die." I still remember the way I feel. Usa Minde, oh God, I never even know that feeling. There was just awful. Then I think say then obviously me on again Madiana as well, and my own personal person again. So I have been to so many funerals in the last how many years, and most of these people were all in the same age group. So and I keep telling myself, if they can die, I can die. I'm not immune. There's no immunity. Now the only thing we're certain in life is death. There's nothing that's certain than death. One day we all go meet her, but at the end we still no one meet her. Do you know what I mean? Now the only certainty, but then again we still no want her regardless. About it, but we don't want her. So the only way, like waiting Billy say, the only way where some of we in this community go able for prevent exercise. You don't have to overdo it. A minimal exercise is perfect. If you don't want to go to the gym, you can go on YouTube. You can just put any exercise you feel you want to do, it will come up. And also talk to your GP. If anything at all, me, I'm sure in my GP they've got a red marker against my name, the annoying one. But I tend to, phone my GP even if my finger tweaked. I'll phone my GP. But probably that's me. But waiting the advice when me get well as a health care worker. Now man them more this message for it needs to appeal to the gentlemen in our community regardless of the age. If they know you somewhere they're younger, it becomes difficult as they go. Would they even see another news? Now we news, man they need to go hospital. The time you see man in the go hospital, we salon talk, water don't pass Gary. And most of the time it end up to be what the news where we know one year. So waiting particularly for you compy Monday, when no one go, where then get this fear. This not to just Sierra Leone, not to just Black African Caribbean, even for white people, Caucasian people, Arab people, man in general, like for CD doctor, go to the doctor. Why? Waiting at you are from a man's point, waiting at this thing, what is stop them from going pee or
Okay,
requesting medical help?
I go tell you that for sure. You understand? Waiting at the problem. The people like people last story for say it better wait you don't know let you know go trigger. You understand? Where they make people need to go because them feel say if they visit the hospital they will go tell them something go make you know they will live in peace. But trust me, the best you can able to make yourself comfortable or peaceful is like when you dey check yourself. You understand? Just like when you say the most Salonians, I don't know why, not only Salonians, men in general, like for kind of really check themselves. There's a lot of people and they way they left for go salon in particular, where like different environments, the food then will be very different day, and then they go there, then what thing happen at this mosquito bites and all them thing and the way they happen around it, they go come back now and just be relaxed about it. I don't see a lot of my own friends that don't come out salon, they come direct in hospital because of the precautions them. Because the way you go, they say, okay, before I start to go salon, I don't take the malaria jabs. Make sure I take them properly. So in case malaria bites and mosquito bites me, I can able, you know what I mean? Some man they be difficult about it. They just neglect them like that because they don't even know the repercussion of it. So make your advice people and say, we get for stop that. If you go salon, you do your checks up, you make sure you get the right things that we go with. You understand? Medicine wise, you get for make sure say if you GP every time I say, are they going to that tropical weather they will, I go want this. Or maybe you just tell the doctor and say what you GP, then able tell you what for go. Then when you come back, I will tell you for say, definitely you get to go hospital and check yourself. Just because of the environment has been changed. And when it changed, you don't go to a different sign out. You got to make sure that you check yourself. Because if not, you don't know what you go take it. Before you remember when I don't sink into your body, it don't go cause problem for you. So men in general, I don't know why most people, but me in particular, I know they fear hospital. I always want visit there because I want to live longer. Now God, now ain't get death. You understand? And waiting the God don't mark, and I get forbid. But my own role as a gentleman, I make sure say I do them. That is the reason why I make when I did. Me go advise anybody in the sunny. When you go in a certain places, them tell you travel abroad, you come back, your things don't change. Go to the hospital or check your GP. When you feel funny around your body at this particular age, the old this right now, you feel funny around certain areas there. It can be internal, it can be external. Check up and check the GP. Sometimes it costs you nothing. Sometimes it costs you nothing.
Medical is free at the point of delivery. Another thing on that particular note, the way they talk regarding the Sierra Leone, we don't. Another thing again, on that point of Sierra Leone, we don't see some of we border them with Sierra Leone and border that wouldn't sick. Now, yeah, particularly if na any kind of cancer diagnosis, they tend to go to Freetown. What in they go na Freetown for sick traditional medicine, and then they, soon
No,
as they come back
but to manage it in that
so what
capacity,
you want to understand knowledge?
I can feel say what's not the problem on that particular side, which I don't noticed. Most Sierra Leoneans, them, let's say if you don't get something wrong with you, they don't diagnose them from here. Then they tend for this overexcitement for going to Sierra Leone sometimes can make them forget from take the medication or wouldn't they go and then they do the things they wouldn't supposed to tell them because of the excitement of being in Sierra Leone. Because I don't I know few people that wouldn't die past years back, even if you get asthma. So people need to get enough inhalers for take with them, which sometimes something go happen to them. When they get certain diseases, then the medicine then will left them behind. They no one they need to say, okay, that's same friends where they go be and come for me. Most of them, like you talking about, say, I get one me or my will be that maybe you sabi and say Bash Taki, he died about a few years ago. Sometimes they say he gets some medicine they're supposed for the take. He feels for Karango. Some people then get diabetes. Some people then get other illnesses them where it necessary or imperative for you care your medicine and go take them on the right time. If you don't take it on the right time, there's a tendency for make you feel otherwise. Because the reason why they give you these medicines, now because of whether you're able to moderate or at least make yourself feel comfortable. But if you don't do that because of people, they get overexcited when they go to Sierra Leone, I think it's a bad thing. Legal advice, say anybody whatsoever, if you don't say you don't diagnose you or you get something they monitor you, brother, please, or sister, where you go, the first thing they pack in your bag, and the thing they make you health come first. Because when something happened to you, because when you die, you really come back again.
No.
So people advise you say when you know you get certain things the way you don't get, they don't discover, they don't diagnose. Wherever you go, the first thing you put on your bag be after your passport or that's gonna be the one. Because some people now they wait the last minute. In fact, for even go buy the medicine themselves, they take a last minute. And then they go for go take catch plane now, and they will get to see them. Okay, I go. I'll go use Sierra Leone one. You know Sierra Leone town like. Sierra Leone is a place where you see me, your mama say we know well. The medicine, the medicine of the jam, they discover say what carry the real medicine and go. Where you go check the medicine again and say, not chalk. Ordinary chalk is the shape and like medicine. Give people them. That make the death of the people who die in Sierra Leone not even no person go you say John Dees or malaria anymore. Any other thing where they kill people in that place, they then cardiac arrest, diabetes. People don't even know about it because when you go to hospital, all they tell you was in a typhoid. Most hospitals where you go there, something else they happen to you, now typhoid they go put by you. It's very sad because they all want to make money in different ways.
Yeah. Exactly. And this is a particular advice where they give to be Comrade and particularly where they left the Guvito. If you don't spend almost 2,000 on a ticket to go to Sierra Leone, honestly, that 100-pound malaria tablet it absolutely necessary for Loitica. Because we don't see most of the Comrades and they left now and go Freetown and go die there. I think this year, 2 or 3 or so.
You're right.
Year after year. So, like I said, this is not good for me because we they die now anyway. But at least, but for going to die, then if you forget the medication, it kind of like, I know say God can but sometimes it seems this is your fault, really and truly. If what you like, you say what you for put before you left them. So for the people that will just join us as well, we they talk about with 2 comrades and with 2 community people and where una all know Junior Yasin and also Kamal where then die with 3 days apart last week. So we they discuss how for prevent certain illnesses there or what you for do for diagnose anything earlier. So now I'm Billy now and una all know Billy now community man where then the agency in this community what una can go meet you know what's in that confidentiality? He's well educated. So if some salon people they say, "Oh, I don't want to talk to this person," by the time you talk to somebody that I don't care, you can go talk to Billy. So now that they try for sensitize the community. Say people that like a Billy, then they what una go tell say Billy, na so na so na so. Billy go say, let me go under, log under. It go always make time for that. Because the last thing we Billy they want now the mosque, now for the begging people one after the other. They know one and now the last thing they want. Yes, die, you can die. But if they're able to prevent die, they can try the best. They say at least we try you. So somebody like a Billy in the community, if anybody will fee say they don't want to talk to certain people because of confidentiality or how sensitive the issue is, people are like a Billy and then a flow not talk to. Now educated people and they know what's in a confidentiality. So on and off for B and also Billy don't mention Isat as he say, they get the talk show, the health talk show. Instead, they do quite a lot around the cancer story and so on and so forth, other health issues like diabetes were very prominent and susceptible to particularly black people them. I want to say black and Asian, but for now we just stick to black. So and I can talk to Isat as he say Anywhere Body Foundation, we're headed by Dr. Sesay as well. And so many nurses then they when I can talk to them people and they back then cable sign post to the right place for Lord and seek help before it's too late. So, Billy, we come to the end of the show. Is there anything else you want to say to people in Aya regarding the we two brother the way die and everything else?
All I can say to the Sierra Leonean people, let we all hush, because this is now a big loss to the community. Just like what they say, and we don't get a lot of loss. Then lately, we're very prominent in the Sierra Leonean community, and these are people, not old people. They are not above the age of 65 or 70. If you look inside lately, for the past 2-3 years, in fact, up to 4 years, even in America, most of the people already die. Now the age around 45 to 55. You understand? Just because they talk to Fatia, just not say for let you get 60 yards at the saloon community because of, and it's very, very sad. Just because of Fatia back say for let you get 50 yards. So some of we then at that threshold, that thin line, we make sure say we look after ourselves. Because we brother the don't die, so Ali Yassin is a very, very strong and vibrant person. Where you see him, you don't go even ever think yourself say he will die, the guy don't die. So just like Fatia say, approximately 2 months ago, we see na gathering. Kelly Umbach, it was in fact that one was more shocked because it was not in hospital. It wasn't. It sat around that Schumacher Road in Peckham on the Sunday, watching Manchester United match. Looking healthy, looking fine, even engaged in provocation, so like they always do. And then went home, all of a sudden, 6 o'clock morning, 9 cousin called me for say, Kamaru don't die. Can you believe it? That was gobsmacked. That was complete gobsmacked. So that is show what's not happen to win at this country. Let us be very, very careful. And let us make sure say we look after ourselves. Let we take heart and be strong on the loss of them 2 people here. But at the same time, I could advise yourself.
Danina Yassim, Ali Yassim Jr. in photo then at the screen. Most of una know. Like I Billy saying a shock death for Yassim because 2 months ago, the whole of August, they budget park, they socialize, they enjoy themselves, then they argue about politics, everything that they talk about. Then 2 months, September, October, he died. And like I Billy say as well, Cameroon, Kel, sit on the Sunday, they have laugh Manchester United, and I think we actually won that match, by the way. Just for Una, we no, let's just tell you now, Manchester United, we won. We won. So, and I'm sure saying I'm a Manchester United supporter. He went home and died. So, it really quite shocking, really. So, Billy, don't give you plenty health advice here. Some people then like how una say, particularly una demanding of the community, una like a lot for talk about una health. Black men in general. If you look at the statistics, in all lie, a talker, black man in all like for go hospital. Yes, other nationality, Caucasian and stuff, yes, they might not, but then they do better than us. So Afro-Caribbean men, it's very difficult for them to go hospital. It's like to go hospital and they say they died tomorrow. No, you're not dying. You're preventing death. Everybody, death, yes, we all know say death not a certainty, now the only two 100% guarantee. But at the end of the day, you can able for somehow push them back. But if you not do that, you check, and you want get good health. You want, like I Billy say, you don't want the engat. So when you feel anything, please wanna seek help. If you don't want to go, you're scared of going by yourself, because that's another thing, the fright of hospital. Some people get phobia of hospital. So call somebody like a Billy, we'll go make time with you. Go there, like I said, and believe in confidentiality. They're all not professional. They can take you to the GP, assist you, GP hospital, and help una, whatever it is, for una get a better outcome rather than you hide them. Because some of the prominent people other than that, very popular socialized people, some of them then die because of not telling people. Then by the time when their friend and they catch up, say, oh, where then go now is something else. So please, guys, now that particular the show that we get for Una today, we don't talk about the look, Yasim, very young gentleman, and Camelo as well. I think we'll get a picture of Camelo. I don't know if technical team will put them up, where they also just died within 3 days. This now hits now the Salomon community. So Billy, final word, please.
Final word, please. I will say to all, let we take heart and be strong. Losing them giants there who don't die over the years. We're very close to we. I believe say the only thing we may go say to we all, make sure say we look after we health. May we look after we health, because health is wealth. Some people they didn't get money, they don't get health.
No.
And then they will enjoy the money. So dear, me are the big una. Are the big every person who don't watch this program today, or maybe beyond, or even all Sierra Leoneans, they would watch another. Generally, make we learn for look after we safe, and make sure say we prepare for make sure say the other position we go make we not even go to hospital. Make we say no, make we not fear when it comes to we like we not fear. Make we make sure say we love for go and check ourselves, and make sure say we do the right thing, so we not go fall short on things that happen to we younger friends and colleagues them and comrades them.
Thank you. And on saying so, I just add a little bit to say, if they go check as a man, then you begin to see that, then they follow. But if you need to go hospital, you get phobia of hospital, then obviously that can easily pass on to your son as well, because hence the reason black man need to go check. Now this particular side of the world where they medical is free at the point of delivery. The NHS not a slogan is free at the point of delivery. Your health is paramount. Your health is, I can't emphasize that any better. So like where Billy don't say, please, if you know say you get phobia of hospital or GP, or you scared you to get any problem where they bother you, please make sure you contact somebody like a Billy. That popular man at the community, any say you call him Billy, then Sabia, just say Billy, then they find your number. They don't need for ask him for a number. Or you can go to the mosque, then get Brixton Mosque, where you can go talk to somebody there. You get Billy there, then get the other back mosques as well in Oakham Road, and I think in New Cross. You can go talk to the people then there. You want to talk to Billy, then can put you don't need to disclose anything. Then can put you through. We'll get ISAT, as you say, in health show. We'll get the well body show. You get the Methodist Church in Walworth Road. Then get, I think, the Reverend Sierra Leone, and get Pastor Weber. People that don't pass through all this. We get all them people and I discover if anything they bother on now, scared for going to the hospital, then gentlemen, this to perfectly with the full confidentiality. So please, guys, una take Billy upon that. And if una get anything for the family, the contributions they carry on, please, we can send post to the family. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Good night. Una thank you. Good evening. Thank you. God bless you all. My personal condolences to the family of Yasim, and also to Kamala, to una all, when our friends and family, my sympathy. Let we all hush and let we bear. It don't happen. This is not K. What did they say? This is not Yasim. This is not the two fine comrades what we lost within 2 days apart. So Kamala Kel in burying will be in about 4 to 6 weeks. Yasim is already been buried on Saturday. So, but we go keep on informed. If anything around about this funeral, please do not contact us. Thank you so much. Good evening and good night.
to God? What a man not to God. What a man not to God. What a man not to God. So all the bing where they make so now for nothing. When you die, you don't I say you get forgotten. What a man not to God. 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 So all the bing where they make so now for nothing. When you die, you don't I say you get forgotten. You just say cack because you get the power. Now it's sweet but smack. One day you get for sour. If God don't help you today, don't look down on you comping. I like you fresh day. I say now for you coughing. You know that not me, Papa Gentry, not me. You know that not me, I will the whole the country, not me. You know that not me, I will eat you, the left muffin, not me. You know that not me, Papa gets the button, not me. What a man not to God. 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 So all the bing where they make so now for nothing.